everyone, this is Demel Gonzalez of Heartwood Financial Services. Hey, thanks for joining us for our latest financial wisdom video. In today's video, we're going to be talking about time stewardship. So this happens a lot to new retirees. They're used to having this busy schedule, and then all of a sudden they have this blank page where their busy schedule used to be. And you end up treating your hours, your days, your months, your years, just like a really long weekend, and you realize that you've wasted a lot of precious time, and you also realize that you're not quite as fulfilled as you used to be. And so time management is actually a very important skill that we need to master even in retirement. That way you can live your retirement with more contentment and more fulfillment. So let's talk about some ideas of how we could do that. So I know you can't wait till the day you can wake up without an alarm clock blaring in your ear, rushing to get to work, and fighting through that traffic. But if you don't have some structure and purpose in your routine, your days are going to just end up becoming a big blah. So now you don't have to create a rigid calendar, but it's important to have a new routine that's flexible, and that you anchor with a few activities that you regularly want to do, like maybe a nice morning walk or an afternoon cup of coffee with a neighbor. And then you sprinkle in some of your hobbies, like maybe going out to golf or going to the library. And then you can just kind of take a look at your calendar, see what it looks like, and you'll see if you have a little extra time to add some other things, or you're feeling like it's getting a little bit too cramped. But that's a great way to start. All right, number 2, prioritize your passions. When you were working, you probably didn't have a lot of time for your hobbies and for different things that you enjoyed. So this is the time to do it. Put on the calendar time to work on your tennis serve, if that's what you need. Or maybe you want to learn how to play the guitar. That's something I've always wanted to do, and I've tried it. I'm not very good at it, but maybe in retirement. Or maybe you want to start a business. Maybe you've had an idea that you've always wanted to implement, but have never really had the time. And so this might be a great time to start looking into that and putting it on the calendar. Number 3, nurture relationships. The more time you spend with other people in retirement, the more satisfying retirement's going to be. So take advantage of the time that you have and reconnect with maybe people that you haven't talked to in a while. Maybe it's an old friend that you haven't seen in a while, or some old work friends, colleagues. Call them up, schedule a time to have lunch. Maybe get the foursome back together again to play some golf on the weekend. Or maybe it's just going out to see the grandkids. See if they need a soccer coach or tutoring or something like that. And if you really enjoyed your vocation before retirement, maybe you can be a mentor to some of the younger up-and-coming professionals that would love to have somebody like you to talk to. But this is something that I think could add a lot more fulfillment in your retirement, spending that time and passing that knowledge along. All right, and the last one is leave room for experimenting. And so retirees will tell me all the time that retirement is not just one big life transition. It's a process. It takes time. It will refine you. So you have to be okay with some trial and error. And so you have to go out there and try new things. Take advantage of a new opportunity. You might find that you really, really love it. You never knew that you would love it so much. For example, maybe you can go out to a local community college and teach a class. To me, that sounds a little scary, but kind of exciting. So retirement might be an opportunity to do some of those new things, and it could add a lot more interest and excitement to your retirement. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you take it to heart. If you want to discuss this a little bit more with me, I'd love to hear your thoughts on things that could help with time management stewardship in retirement or even before retirement. And I'd be happy to share that with others as well. But thank you for watching, and God bless.